Welcome to Model Talk. Today we're going to be interviewing beautiful models and finding out what makes them tick.
Oh wait, we're already getting
Tell
something.
me your life story.
Wait, we already have one.
Oh, we got questions?
How did y'all feel when y'all found out that
You're signed.
y'all were signed with EI Models?
Cody, you're in charge of figuring out the question.
No.
You got it.
Ask the question.
Okay. I'm just take over, guys, because they don't.
All right.
Ask the question before you start walking out.
Dang, bro.
I was really excited. I got found on. Okay.
We're trying. So
Hey y'all.
Put it right here.
So,
Give it to me.
we got this. Yeah, there we go.
Y'all hateful.
Perfect.
Oh, no.
I was found on Instagram. Okay.
No, it looks bad. No. Wait.
Oh my God.
Get that angle. You have to get the angle. I was found on Instagram, and so I had to go through the full process and.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, and then they took like a few weeks to call us just for like fun. I think it was funny for them.
Yeah.
And then and then we had to do like 6 months of like boot camp, the like runway boot camps we had to do like once a month.
And it was fun. We
Oh my god, I miss boot camp.
got to know everyone.
It was so fun. We were all so close.
You asked what are the chances of becoming a model?
Can you guys turn down the volume?
Yeah, turn on the volume on your phone.
The chances of becoming a model, we really couldn't give you an answer for that because that's kind of like it all depends on you. You know what I mean? Showing your personality and your confidence at casting calls.
We
and
could
things
say
like that.
things that like
Yeah, like
help.
To
Yeah.
add on to that, I would say to increase your chance of becoming a model, start taking photos right now. Like, there's nothing really
Start
stopping
practicing your angles. Also, don't be afraid to actually have like a personality and stuff because they see
you. For sure.
thousands of girls in a day or boys a day. So if you come in and you're in like the same bodysuit and mom jeans and Chelsea boots,
As every
actual
other
thing that
person.
happened to me, all of the girls were in the exact same outfit. It was creepy.
Yeah.
And it was like just one after another, like clones.
Yeah.
So try to be
Develop your own style.
own style and personality.
And like
Yeah.
have your own personality. Don't be afraid to like be yourself.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Somebody asked, did you have to have a huge following on social media?
No.
No. I had all of 500 followers. Yeah, I had all of 500 followers.
Some of the top working models around the world have really small followings, and they still get like really big shows. Dolce
Yeah.
Gabbana, Dior,
Vincent, his following
tons
isn't
of
huge.
tons
He
of
just
big
did
brands that you would
Vuitton.
know. They work with models who basically are unknown on social media.
When will the next ATL open call be? Albert, that's the question for you.
Actually, tell them it's gonna be in the first 2 weeks of October.
The first 2 weeks of October.
Then we'll be posting it next week, the date.
Okay.
On Instagram.
It'll be posted next week.
So make sure you follow the page. Make sure you
Oops.
stay ready because the day will be posted for the open call.
October
Stay ready.
2018.
Okay. What else we got, guys?
She asked about height. EI is a equal opportunity agency. You know, we don't discriminate because of height, size, or anything like that. So I mean, there's always clients looking for models of all different sizes and looks. So you know, height is definitely not a factor when it comes to our agency.
For sure.
Quick slide.
That being said, we do have some models that are like relatively short. I'd say like 5'4",
Vanessa,
5'5".
you chime in
Yeah,
there.
we do have petite models.
You have to know like what kind of market that you can cater towards with your size, because you can't really do runway if you're 5'5". It's just not gonna happen.
Vanessa, chime in
But
there for
you
the
can
short
do
girls.
tons of other stuff for your height. You just need to be aware of like what's available for you.
I know.
Do your research.
Don't take your selfies over there. She has to chime in.
For real.
I'm sorry.
All these people.
She said, I high key have been trying to take one on a date, but he's not hearing your girl.
Oh, snap. He heard you now. Wow.
Not even hey, yeah, shit. Shoot, my bad, I can't cuss on here.
No.
Hey, look, that's not what this live stream is about, but hey, you follow me, so you know what I'm saying.
Hit him up in the DMs. Slide in.
I'm 5'1". Do you think I'll at least be able to do commercial?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Commercials, anything that's on like any kind of photography, you can trick the eye and make yourself look way taller.
It's-
And
What
stuff
Calloway
like that.
is trying to say is it's all about the angle.
It's all about
It's
that.
all about the angles.
about the angles.
Actually, let's sum this all up. It's all about the angles. That's it. Just learn your angles.
That is
learn how to
modeling,
walk.
Yeah.
Hunter Chance
Get
said,
bar.
I'm gonna get some followers.
Chance said, what is it like being a
Right?
handsome man?
What is that?
Chance said, what's it like being a handsome man?
Chance, get off the stream.
Would it be wise to sign with 2 agencies in the same market region?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Conflict
Well,
of interest.
yeah,
Two
not
different
at
markets,
all.
yeah.
It depends on. It depends on your contractual
Get it later.
agreements. Because I'd say in different markets, it's okay to have different agencies, but you just need to be careful about like what your contract says. What you got?
Hey, did you pay anything to sign up? No.
No.
No,
Any,
do not pay.
Don't pay anything.
Do
Any-
not pay.
Any legit agency will not make you pay to sign to
all.
the agency. Most of your modeling fees will be taken out of chargebacks from the jobs that
Yeah.
you book. Any agency that charges you for photo shoots or
Scam.
gathering your portfolio or just to be in an agency is a scam.
And
Yeah.
also, don't not only that, but talk about some or just do what they call that an administration fee with the sign,
Yeah.
sign up with the
Don't
agency.
do
Yeah.
any kind of like lessons. I was with an acting agency actually, because it happens with acting agencies too. I was with an acting agency, and they made me pay $500 for 5 classes,
Oh wow, yeah.
and I did it.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Don't be me.
Yeah.
Any advice?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hunter? Just
What's
say,
that?
any advice for upcoming teen male models?
Oh man, just get out there.
Yeah, I would definitely say like
So
it's definitely best to start in your teenage years because by the time
Just in your face, you can get some followers.
when you start in your teenage years,
But that's just being
you kind of
shy.
have that experience when you get to.
Also, start taking care of like serious care of your skin.
Yeah.
A lot of
Really?
boys don't have like
That
a
too.
routine. If you just have cleanser and a cleanser, toner, and a moisturizer, you are good. That is all you need.
You're
But
doing-
you have to be taking care of your skin because otherwise it could deter people from hiring you later.
that's totally true.
Can you pick if you want to do runway or photos?
Do it all.
Oh, you'll do it
Yeah,
all.
do it all. Try to do it all, but you will have a natural knack for one or the other. My natural knack was photos, and then I had to learn how to walk. The first time I learned how to walk, I walked like I was walking on chopsticks.
Huh.
I walked like this.
I see.
Let me see.
Your mom,
Hey, do you have to pay? We discussed that a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have to. Any legit agency is not going to make you pay to be a part of the agency.
It'll never make you pay up front.
Is EI an exclusive or non-exclusive agency? You have to elaborate a little bit more. I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
I mean, you have to go to the.
I believe.
It depends.
Is EI an exclusive agency?
Do they mean that?
It depends. It depends on the model's contract.
It depends.
Some-
Yeah, it
some
depends
guys
on
are
your
trying to
contract.
fish.
Oh,
we're back.
Wait.
We're back.
Wait,
are we back?
It paused.
Oh,
Wait.
pause.
Oh, no, it's back. It's back.
It's back.
We're good.
Alright,
We're
cool.
back. The first
So,
page I saw was.
Guys, going back
There's no
on
We can't see ourselves, but we're here.
exclusivity. I don't know how to. I'm
Exclusivity.
Not, yeah, I'm not
Exclusivity,
good
yeah.
at English. I'm a model.
Stop fishing is what we were told. So I guess no comment.
Yeah.
But I would say just read your contract.
Yeah, it depends on the contract of your
Read
agency.
your contracts. You have no idea what it says.
Is 6'6" too tall to model?
You have no idea.
Okay, guys, can you give me the
Someone
phone?
just said,
I wanna
can
see
you
what
form a
wants to say
band?
Oh, hold on. We got some models that want to say hi.
How can you become
Hi,
handsome like
okay.
Hunter?
How do you
Is that
make?
Chance?
How do you wait? How does it work?
Chance, get off the screen.
Wait, where is it
Wait,
going?
why is the screen?
You're there.
Oh, okay. I can't see myself though. But-
because of the phone call.
Oh, phone call.
Here you go. I got you.
Hey guys, I'm Clara. I'm a new face.
It's switched the
Oh,
other way.
this is like
You switched.
it's just not
Wait, can
showing
you
up.
Just restart it.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, there
like.
it is.
Roy, we're gonna be
Let's put it back.
right
up there.
back,
Put it up there,
guys.
you guys. No, don't hang up. Don't hang up.
Don't hang up.
It's just black.
We're good. We're good. We're still up.
Because you can see it on the other phones.
I'm just gonna sit here and play with my hair
All right.
and let everyone else figure it out.
It's facing. It's the other way. It's not
It's facing
faced.
the other way. It's facing the window.
I tried.
You just.
Don't click
I
it.
tried to-
No, click it back. Click
It's
it back.
fine.
That's
we're
what I'm
good. We're
saying.
good. We're
We're
good.
good.
You just flipped it back to the window.
Man, okay, I guess don't touch it.
It's on the window now.
No,
You just flipped it back to the window.
Don't touch it. Don't
I'm
touch
telling you, I got
it.
this.
Let's go.
I know.
No, technical difficulties.
All right.
How many bottles does it take to work a camera?
Alright,
Actually, a phone.
Albert, he said it's 6'6", too tall to model.
No.
Definitely
It
not.
depends on the client.
You can be a fitness model, you can get jacked and do athletic shoots.
Get jacked.
Get jacked. That's all I gotta say.
I seriously want to join. Meanwhile, the only problem is I'm in college. A lot of our models are in college. A lot of our models are in high school.
Yeah.
We have models in high school. We have models in college. We have models that work
Who's
full
in
time.
college?
Full time and doing school and doing modeling.
Yeah.
So you can fit it in.
You can never have too many hustles.
Always hustle.
Do you have to be based in Atlanta?
We have.
No, you don't have to be based in Atlanta. We have models that are based from South Carolina and outside states, but it would be smart to sign to an agency that is closer to your region because you will have to travel for jobs and bookings and things like that and for trainings.
The models
Yes.
in New York too,
Yeah.
and soon LA actually. Starting next
Oh
year.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Expanding.
Your schedule.
That'd be cool.
She asked how are our schedules. Actually, modeling doesn't really take up as much of your time as you would think that it does.
Yeah, like my schedule is incredibly light,
That's fine.
and I would like it to be busier actually.
Yeah,
I
it's-
mean, that's the hard part about acting, modeling, anything like that is getting work
And the law.
is the privilege. Looking for work is a chore. So you're always going to be free until you have to work, and then you're working really, really hard, and that's the fun part.
Usually you'll get busy around, like, you'll get busy, if you do fashion week, you'll get busy in like September, and then you'll get busy in like March,
Yep.
February,
February,
to
March.
do like spring and summer or winter and fall. So, I mean, it's just not, you don't know when you're gonna have to just like go somewhere. I remember the first casting I went to was in New York. And Albert calls me at 9 o'clock, and I had to go print cop cards at like 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
which was so fun. And then get on a plane at like 5, and then get to the casting at 10, and then get like back home by like at the end of the day.
So,
it was
so the lesson is
so fun. The lesson is
be prepared.
yeah.
Just always be prepared,
And
and
also,
then you never have to pee.
don't spend your money on things you don't need, because all of a sudden you're gonna need to buy a plane ticket.
The next question.
Yeah, I want to answer some questions.
Hop
Yeah,
in.
get in here.
Hop in.
Is that my cup? No, that's her cup.
No, it's my cup.
He said, "Is that my cup?"
Were you guys randomly scouted or did you submit electronically?
I submitted. You know.
She submitted. I actually I was scouted from Instagram actually.
I was scouted.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Wait,
scouted
actually,
from Instagram.
I DM'd them and they're like, go to the open
Go to the
call.
website.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was scouted from
Yeah.
Instagram and I was invited to the open call, and then from there, you know, I guess you could say the rest is history. I guess.
Rest is okay. So wait, did we introduce ourselves? Did I miss that?
Yeah, you missed
Yeah,
it.
you missed it. We gave Instagram names and everything.
Oh damn.
We'll
Okay.
do it- we'll do
I'm
it at the
Clara.
end.
I'm the one who messed up the thing earlier.
You messed up everything.
But yeah, follow me at Clara_Otho.
Can y'all
You're
form a
fine.
band? We can definitely
Yeah.
form a band, but I'm the
Oh, yeah.
lead singer.
Well, I can sing. I can sing.
No, I got
can
drums.
No, I
sing.
just want to be the go-go girl. She
No, you
has
should
no
sing, I should
responsibility.
sing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the guy on the harmonica or the kazoo. I'm not sure.
Just gyrate.
Yeah.
I actually played the flute.
Just
So.
lip sync.
Where's Valerie?
Does EI scout? EI definitely does scout. There'll be time periods where we might lose a model and we'll need more models, and then there's time periods where they're actively scouting for models. So I would just say to follow the page, because anytime that we are scouting, we will definitely update it on Instagram and let people know.
Apply online.
I was like,
Definitely apply online. A big thing that people do is send DMs, and the agency gets so many that it's kind of impossible for them to read them all. So go on the
But
website
they're
and apply
getting to
online.
them. They're getting to them.
So, to note on that, what I would say is use multiple channels of contact. So apply online,
Oh, no, I'm good.
DM
You're
on
not gonna fake
Instagram.
it.
modeling is my full-time career. Someone asked, do any of you plan to make modeling your
Yep.
full-time career after schooling?
Well, I want to be an actress and a model.
Yeah.
I want to be an actress and a model and a comedian.
And a comedian.
And then I want to write a book and have a makeup
And a
line. I have a
dancer.
lot of things going on.
Is
Guys.
that a
Lots of
hotel
big
room?
ambitions.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are in a hotel room. We're actually we're in Jekyll Island for a photo shoot right now, so we are in a hotel room.
Yep. Okay, now I can see the questions.
My post notifications
Okay.
for y'all are on.
Questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
I'm in
cool.
South
Thank you.
Carolina. You're in South Carolina. We actually have a few models in South Carolina.
Who's
so
from South Carolina?
Oh, Vincent asks, do you guys get more work in Georgia or New York? I get more work in New York than Georgia.
It depends.
For me, it's been about. I've gotten a lot of New York and a lot of work in New York. For me.
It depends on your look too.
That's true.
If a model has dreadlocks,
Is it bad for a model to have dreadlocks?
No.
As long as they're like not like scraggly.
If you look good.
Like if they look
Yeah.
good and they look like clean and stuff, then then definitely it could be a look.
Keep your
It
hair
really
clean.
could be a look.
South Carolina.
South Carolina, hey, what's up?
I'm from Georgia.
Hey, when you
so-
our modeling call, it'll be in the first 2 weeks of October. So follow the page and just stay tuned.
Yeah, that's fine.
Follow the page.
You don't really want to see me anyway.
They don't want to see you.
There are jobs that pay and there are jobs that don't. Some jobs just give you exposure. Some jobs
just look like
you will
Sylvia.
actually be paid
Yeah,
for
pretty
them.
much.
So it just depends.
Yeah, so like magazines, the
we're
covers
watching
usually don't get
yourselves
paid for
watch
that. You just get
It's
exposure.
sad.
Clara, you look great.
And exposure can get you more
Yeah.
jobs. So.
You can get a campaign from being on the
Any
Cover of
y'all
Vogue,
planning
you know.
to move to New York?
Been there, done that.
Got the T-shirt.
one day.
Yeah.
Business says-
Hopefully, yeah, one day I would like to
Yeah,
move
tell
to New York.
business says that you
Are
have
any of you
moved to New
moving
York.
to New York?
Yo, I
North Carolina
wish.
creators? I will be.
Yeah.
I don't have the money for it,
I
but when I
wanna-
do,
Me too.
bet on it.
Mark my
Wait,
words.
okay, let's have one at a time so we can hear.
I gotta say,
And
for
you will
moving
go.
to a bigger market, being in Atlanta is great because it is a great way to get experience and
Yes,
be
get
a
paid.
bigger fish in a smaller
How
pond.
did
If
you
you move to a
guys
bigger market like
respond
LA or
to
New York, you're obviously gonna have a lot more competition and it's gonna be harder
Yeah.
to get started.
Right.
So sometimes it's
We
better
already
to
answered
be in a
that
smaller
question.
market.
So someone just asked actually,
How did
for
you
any
guys
of y'all
get
who's
started
done
in
New York
modeling?
Fashion Week, do you get paid? You do not get paid.
It
If
depends-
you
well,
do
no,
get
it depends.
paid-
Sometimes.
Well, okay,
So-
actually, yeah, I got paid for one show, but the other shows you will usually get like last season's clothes, which is not bad. You will get like a good amount of clothes for the work that you've done, but you don't get like
Painting clothes.
cash.
Yeah, we gotta sort of.
It's kind of it's
Yeah.
recognized as like advertisement.
Okay, next
Wait,
question.
wait,
Okay,
Question.
how do you stand out as a model?
Be yourself.
Yeah,
Be
personality.
yourself.
Personality.
Personality.
Because
Don't
there's
ask questions now.
Next question. What do we got?
there's a
Yeah, I
million
know.
beautiful faces,
What we
but
got?
personality separates you.
Yeah,
What's the experience like with EI?
love it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
great.
It's a lot more like it's a lot like a family. We're all like meet each other.
Well,
we're all
I
pretty
met some
close.
of them
Help out,
today, but
take
like
the
I still
ball
like
with the
feel really
question.
good.
I
Mhm.
What else?
Yeah, what do we have?
What you got for me?
He said you do get paid.
How did you guys get started?
Sometimes
Oh, how did we
you
get
get
started?
Yeah, it depends on the show.
We applied
Because you
online
some of you guys
and did
had
research
cast-
about
Yeah.
different
Page shows
agencies.
Start building your portfolio. Just start
Usually
taking
most shows
photos.
are between
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say just start having photo shoots for fun, honestly.
Yep.
Because
Family.
the photo shoot that got me scouted, honestly, I just did it for fun.
Actually, same. Yeah.
And it kind of, if you actually are really interested in modeling, you can look up different things about just like, posing what different clients are looking for, because you can find all that stuff on Google.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just see how your pictures turn out. Yeah.
I think that's all the
Hey,
questions we
someone
have.
shouted out.
Okay, who said hey?
Hey.
No, it's Solid Leah. It's dot Leah.
Yeah, solid.leah. How you doing? Your birthday is gonna be during the open call. Well, what a better
Good
way to
luck.
spend your birthday?
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no better way to
Okay,
spend
You
your
I'll
birthday.
hosted a birthday on my open call one time.
Get cake after. Aww.
Can't wait to see your beautiful faces.
faces again.
Hey.
Hey,
Hannah.
What's
Hey.
Experience with modeling so far.
Oh my
Oh, we got the whole
god.
squad in
Jalita,
here.
what's up?
Cool.
Yeah, I definitely found out modeling is not completely what I thought it was. Like when my
Yeah.
first time in New York, it was fun, but I found out like it's a lot different than it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It takes work.
I
Yeah.
almost like it better. It's
Yeah.
like harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Photo shoot.
It's work.
That's
I've
a good
never been to
question.
New York.
It's
for
like
the
a real,
first
it's
time.
like a real job, actually.
Oh, my first photo shoot ever was hilarious because I was 9 and I didn't know what to do with myself, so I just kind of like stood there, and I remember he wanted me to laugh, and I kept just kind of like really robotically faking it,
Ha ha ha.
like just being like aha, aha, like like I didn't know what to do, and then the agency didn't sign me because I wouldn't cut my hair. I had like a full like
It's
ANTM.
too loud.
Yeah, please come out to the next open call. I believe in you.
Yeah, you didn't get it. Keep coming back. I mean, you never know. You
So
might
was it
improve on
they
certain
went last
things.
time and didn't get it?
Yeah, I would say keep coming
There was
back.
a lot of models that went last time.
Yeah, there were so many models that went, so
It was like
and they
300
could only
people.
take like a
It was
certain amount.
255.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
Oh.
lot.
150.
And
That's
we
a lot.
only
Favorite
signed,
tips
like,
for posing
17
authentically.
18
Ooh.
of the
All right, well, I'm not a guru at posing, so somebody else answer this question. What's your favorite tips for
I
posing
think Calloway
authentically?
has a really good flow.
Yeah.
Huh?
You have a really good flow when
Oh,
you
my bad.
model, so like I think you can answer this question well.
go ahead.
You know.
Oh, what was the question? I
Posing
wasn't paying
tips.
attention.
Posing tips.
Oh, posing tips.
Authentically, posing authentic.
Posing on
change
tech-
the face. Come on, guys.
Po-
you learn.
Yeah.
But like
Posing
it's
VR.
small. Like don't like
Someone just
change
asked
your
if we have
poses
open
really
calls in VR.
drastically.
Yeah.
Work small.
yes.
So
You
like
answer that one now.
have the arm up,
Yeah.
move the arm placement.
Wait, guys, let's
hold
do
the
it
arm
for
down.
them. Ready? Let's do it for
Yeah,
them.
yeah. It's basically
Tell people
voguing.
to age.
Okay.
3, 2,
It is.
1.
It so is.
I think he's just asking in general, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
We will have one sometime.
Okay, yeah.
When is the
You
next
just like
open
kind of
call?
just go with it, move.
Someone just said, when is the next open call?
Open call, first 2 weeks of October. Stay updated.
Yeah,
Follow the
that's
page.
for Atlanta.
Cool.
Yeah.
For Atlanta, do you guys have open calls in New York, Albert?
No, not yet. Probably in the late fall.
Apply
Late fall.
online.
What's personal
Late
space?
fall, there will be an open call in New York, so just stay
You don't
tuned.
have
Like I
personal
said,
space.
all the
What is that
information,
personal space?
Part of
all
the job.
information regarding open calls and things like that, just follow the agency, and when it's gonna happen, they're gonna post it ahead of
I will
time.
let you know.
So all you gotta do is follow the agency, and you will know when the open call is coming.
The light was on this whole entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I turned it off. Did it look better?
I guess.
So, did you guys have like any really great experiences? Like
No.
what?
Wait, I will say, this person just asked a great
Oh, okay,
question.
let's
So
see.
if your agency wants you to change your look, as in hair, do you think it's for the better or worse? So I think you still need to be happy with what you have. Actually, if you go check out my Instagram, you will see I just recently went brown from blonde, and I think I look
Give us some
a lot
space.
better
Yeah.
because get out of my way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like, but yeah,
Oh, I'm back
it's,
down.
I think it's made me more marketable. I think I can do more looks now, whereas before
need a
I could
laptop.
either do like rocker or like just
Get everybody
regular
in here.
editorial.
One thing is your agency should never tell you that you have to change something. They can tell you that you may get more jobs if you change something, but then they should never force you to change. You should
I
always be
agree
happy
with
with your
that.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think it's like going in the right direction, I would go with it because they might know what's best if you trust your agent.
There's a lot of people in this industry that are gonna like try and tell you everything that's wrong with your body,
Yeah.
and nobody's perfect. So it's just like you got to be happy with yourself at the end of the day.
What do you all think of certain schools and expos and talent searches to
No,
ask their talent?
absolutely
Oh,
Absolutely
no,
not. You
no,
should
no.
never have to pay anything.
Especially those
Just to
expos.
be
Probably a
Yeah,
scam.
yeah, those
You
are
should never have to
traps.
pay to
Don't
get
need to go to
scouted.
school to become a model.
Yeah, you don't want to get trapped.
Yeah, there's no like
Um,
college of modeling.
How do I get casted? I apply and I
This
never
girl
get casted.
said that she
Oh,
just
someone didn't
walked.
get casted.
She paid to walk in a fashion
Oh,
show,
poor girl.
and
That's
yeah,
a
I
little
think you got
different.
scammed.
What is that called? There's that.
That's
that
a thing.
school.
Yeah, you should never have to pay to get. You should never have to pay to be
But what
in a
if it was for
show.
fun? Like you
And
A
know.
lot of
You don't have to be famous either to get casted. Honestly, like we were nobody. We're just regular people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a student. He's a bartender. We're honestly we're regular ass people. You know, you don't have to be famous to
I'm
get
just
I'm
very
scouted.
very
too.
happy.
So
So going back to paying for doing runway or anything like that, a lot of young models, usually girls, will do like Barbizon.
what's that?
It's like a school training program.
21.
It costs a lot of money, and from everyone who I've ever talked to who's done it, they haven't really gotten a lot of results out of it. So that's just anecdotal evidence, but I'd say don't waste your money and learn from YouTube and Google and just
And watch your
doing
favorite
it.
models.
Also, yeah, look up models that look like you. See what angles they use.
Yeah.
I mean,
Copy other people.
yeah.
Yeah, just
I actually.
well, be yourself, but also copy a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll help you out. You know?
How do
Well,
y'all
you'll start.
take
You'll
it?
Be
you'll
yourself.
find
If you
what
don't
original
have a
is.
personality, just steal someone else's.
Yeah, just follow.
Well, you know, like you never know some of the poses you didn't think about it before.
Yeah.
You know?
Of
Yeah.
Favorite skin tips.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So make sure you check your exfoliants. If you're using a physical exfoliant, which has like little grains in it, then you're gonna want to make sure it's not made of anything that's gonna cut up your pores. I suggest actually doing an acid-based exfoliant. They're a little more expensive, but basically it's going to just It's not dangerous, but you're just gonna it's just gonna take off the dead skin and just leave the lovely new skin that's underneath. But it's not gonna be like harsh. You shouldn't be like red or anything.
Drink water.
I'm gonna
You
answer.
have to understand that
That's
some
my
clients
tip.
may not like it.
If you like cucumbers, eat a ton of cucumbers.
We got two questions.
What about
One was about piercings and one was about tattoos.
Do it.
Yeah, the agency's not going to discriminate because you have piercings or tattoos.
May not like it, but
The
Now,
clients may not like it.
clients may not book you if you have
Just
like a
think
certain
about
amount of
that before you get
tattoos
in.
or piercings, but there definitely are clients that will book you based upon the fact that you have tattoos. Because like I said, when I was in New York, there were certain designers that were like, "Oh, this guy looks cool with these tattoos. I want him to be in my show." So it all depends.
Yeah, and then
like
I have a
different clients look for
septum, and I
different
got
things.
one show because I had the septum, and I didn't get another show because they didn't like my septum piercing.
Interesting.
Girl, you could have pushed
Just
it.
be yourself.
It was like a ring. I couldn't.
Mackenzie
you
put me
know,
on,
out.
so I never
For a
DM'd me
second.
back.
What you
They
got?
just didn't.
What you got?
It was
No,
yeah.
too late.
It was yeah.
Yeah, you said Mackenzie put you on, but we never DM'd you back. Like I said, there's so many DMs that, like, it's kind of impossible to read through them all. The best way to get noticed is to go on, like literally a couple hundred DMs.
Yeah.
I mean, they're working on it, but the best way to get seen is to go online and apply.
Yeah, go online. That's the best way.
online is
It's
the
the most
best.
organized way.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 minutes.
3
All right,
minutes.
3 minutes.
Last questions, guys. Here we go.
Okay.
Ow,
Oh, next time we should think of like a
ow,
little game
you're
to play.
bony.
Hey,
How do y'all
3
stay
minutes.
fit?
I'm about to.
Eat healthy and work out.
Bar class and yoga.
Sleep.
Actually,
Sleep.
Yoga.
those are my two things. I
Don't
love
forget
bar
to sleep.
class.
Yeah, sleep
It's
a
so
lot.
great.
Hey, I
Sleep
just
as much as you
I put my Instagram in the comments again, so you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
Feel free to follow.
Yo, put
That's
everybody.
good.
Hunter_Bill.
When are y'all? When are
we doing an
y'all?
outro?
Yeah,
You
put
want
Calloway
your
win the win. Come on, man.
Announcement.
When are y'all?
What should you wear to a model call?
Tomorrow.
Black.
Jeans, a black tank top, black or nude heels for a
But
female.
not pumps, okay?
Not pumps.
The normal classic heel. Just wear them. They're so much more
We're
comfortable
going in the
too.
morning.
Trust me, I like bought the wrong ones and then I tried the normal ones and they're way better.
Does hyperpigmentation affect getting booked? Again, like I said, there
Sometimes.
clients that look. It might, but there's clients that are looking
Alright.
for a specific
You
look.
got makeup and you got post-production.
There's and then there's
That's
like I
it.
said, there's clients who will say they like your skin the way it is, and they'll book you just because your look is unique.
Yeah.
What should I expect coming to the open call? It's honestly, it's not gonna be that much. They're gonna ask you for one photo, and they're gonna ask you to do like a little walk. It's really just personality.
And then
That's the biggest thing about getting booked: confidence and personality.
Confidence and personality.
Oh, obstacle course.
Girl,
Yeah, I'm
you didn't
kidding,
even
guys.
put your full Instagram.
All
You're
right,
such a best.
guys. One more question. Let's do one more good one.
All right, we got one more question, and then our first model call is over with. But we'll be back at 10, so you guys can tune in later if your
Oh,
questions
we
didn't get answered.
will?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a call.
You're like, I like
No
it.
idea what's gonna show up later. What's going on? Hey.
Okay. What you got for us?
Last couple
Professional
questions.
headshots?
No.
You don't need professional headshots. You got scouted a few months ago, but you never heard back. Apply again and wait for the open model call. It's gonna be coming in October. If you got scouted, that means he liked your look. So, like I said, open model call the first weeks of October. Just show up, show your face.
It took him a few months to get to me as well, so it's not.
And you can only shoot a few
He's just
people at a
busy.
time anyway. So.
It's kind of in like groups, so you might just be with the next crowd.
Wait, what's an in-between model?
I stay in the
What is the
question? I don't even know.
I'm
Like
not sure.
plus size?
What time is
Oh, like in between.
I don't know.
Hmm?
Lim, get off the screen.
Honestly, like BI, we accept all body types.
Dropping it in like, what's up?
Oh, I think it means like body types.
I don't know.
No, we accept all body types
Yeah.
here, and like you don't have to be like the perfect like sizes, and you can still come, and you can be. There's so many like opportunities. So
Open
go to the
call.
open call. Yeah.
Bring a photo. That's
You might,
it.
if you have a great face,
Bring your face, bring your personality, bring your
Let's
photo.
sign out.
Your best photo, because you only get to show one. So make
Your
sure
best-
this
yeah.
photo you bring is.
Jawan, what's your name?
Okay.
Jawan,
Bye,
what's your
guys.
name?
My name is Jawan. I put my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Follow us all.
I'm Hunter Bills. My Instagram is Hunter_Bills.
Jobs,
Check me out.
some jobs are paid, some aren't. It depends on the client. Some of them will
Okay,
be
we
just for
gotta
exposure.
go.
But we gotta go. But
Hi,
like I said,
I'm Clara.
if your questions weren't answered, catch us at 10 o'clock. We'll be back on.
Oh my God.
All right, you guys.
Yay.
Goodbye. Goodbye.